Today is Dads Take Your Children to School Day, and so it's in honor of a national recognition that was started in New York, and we have adopted this philosophy to honor dads as they escort their children to school. And our superintendent will be here this morning. He'll be greeting parents as they come, encouraging them to maintain their active participation throughout the school year for 2014-15. He will conduct a pledge with all the dads that will be attending to just confirm their commitment to being involved in their child's academic success.
I too like JPG. Yeah. I was at Chuck E. Cheese a long time ago. I haven't gone recently.
Welcome, parents. Thanks for coming. I have two more parents. Thanks for coming. Today's Dad Bring Your Child to School, and we have the honor to have Mr. Superintendent Rouhanifard to give you the welcome. And you also have a pledge that we're going to do together. Gracias por venir. Hoy estamos celebrando el Día de los Padres, abuelos, tíos, traigan a sus hijos a la escuela. Gracias por venir. El Superintendente Rouhanifard, right here, le va a comentarles un poco sobre el día y vamos a hacer un pledge, juramento. Gracias.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I want to thank Dr. Macrina, principal here. I also want to acknowledge Andrea Mitri, who's helped throw this event for us today. And this is Mr. Gomez, who's going to help me translate. It's a really pleasure for me to be able to spend this morning with you for an event like this. This is an annual event, and it also happens to be an event that's happening in other school districts and schools across the country.
Para él es un placer estar aquí con usted en este evento. Este evento no es solamente en este distrito, pero alrededor de el país.
I want to begin by just thanking each and every one of you. I spoke to a number of you outside of the building for the commitment you've shown your students in spite of challenges in your personal lives. I know many of you all are working multiple jobs and balancing a lot of things in your lives and still finding the time for your students. And I deeply appreciate that.
Él quiere dar las gracias a todos y cada uno de los presentes aquí, que sabe que día a día tenemos mucho más de un trabajo, pero como quiera buscamos el tiempo y el compromiso de brindar a nuestros hijos nuestro tiempo y su apoyo.
Both research and common sense tells us that a positive male role model in our students' lives fundamentally changes their life trajectory.
Ya está comprobado de que un mentor positivo de varón en la vida del niño le afecta positivamente el futuro y su trayectoria.
So a day like this is special for me because I think a lot about being a new father. I have a 6-month-old at home, and I also think about my father growing up. I moved here when I was 6 years old. I think some of you all have heard me tell the story before. And my dad had a difficult time supporting my little brother and I at times because he didn't speak the language very well, and it was easy for me to learn the language.
Para él y para su padre fue un poquito difícil de apoyarlo a él cuando era un poquito pequeño porque cuando ellos llegaron aquí no sabían mucho inglés. So, para ellos al principio fue muy difícil de la manera que el padre lo podía apoyar a él porque él no podía ayudarlo con las tareas
So even though we had a difficult time communicating, he was there for me every single day. He cared for my little brother and I and showed us a great deal of love. And that's helped put me where I am today.
A pesar de que él no podía ayudarlo como él quisiera por la barrera del inglés, él siempre estuvo ahí día tras día para ayudarlo a él y a sus hermanos a seguir hacia adelante.
And that's certainly the lesson I take with me as I'm raising my son. And just wanted to pass that along to each of you all as you continue to support your children here. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here, and thank you for all that you're doing for your students. It means a great deal.
De la misma manera que el padre lo que hizo por él, él quiere hacerlo ahora con su hijo, que él ahora es un padre nuevo también, y quiere darle las gracias a ustedes porque están reflejando lo mismo hacia sus hijos también.
So we're going to read this pledge together.
Vamos a leer este juramento juntos.
I'll read a line and then you guys repeat it, and then we'll do it in Spanish.
Él va a leer una línea, ustedes van a repetir después de él, y yo lo voy a hacer en español.
I will take my child to school and I will encourage them to do their very best every day at school.
I will take my child to school and I will encourage them to do their very best every day at school.
I am responsible for the education of my child.
I am responsible for the education of my child.
I will volunteer at my child's school 3 times this year.
I will volunteer at my child's school 3 times this year.
I will pick up my child's progress report or grade report when required.
I will pick up my child's progress report or grade report when required.
I will meet with my child's teachers at least 2 times this year and support them in educating my child.
I will meet with my child's teacher at least 2 times this year and support them in educating my child.
I will mentor my child or a child, and I will teach children the values of education and family as well as the value of life.
I will mentor my child or a child. I will teach children the values of education and family as well as the value of life.
I will work with my child's mother or guardian to achieve the best academic and social outcomes for my child, even if I do not live with my child.
I will work with my child's mother or guardian to achieve the best academic and social outcomes for my child, even if I do not live with my child.
Para aquellos que hablan español, pueden repetir después de mí. Me comprometo a llevar a mi hijo o hija a la escuela y le motivaré que haga su mejor esfuerzo todos los días en la escuela. Me comprometo a ser responsable de la educación de mi hijo o hija. Me comprometo a ser voluntario en la escuela de mi hijo o hija 3 veces este año escolar. Me comprometo a recoger el informe de progreso de mi hijo o hija o el reporte de notas cuando sea requerido. Me comprometo a reunirme con los maestros de mi hijo o hija por lo menos 2 veces este año y le apoyaré la educación de mi hijo o hija. Me comprometo a ser un mentor de mi hijo o hija, de un niño, de una niña, y le enseñaré los valores de la educación y la familia, así como el valor de la vida. Me comprometo a trabajar por la madre o el encargado de mi hijo o hija para lograr los mejores resultados académicos y sociales de mi hijo, aunque no viva con mi hijo.
Because this morning and we didn't have any questions for you, everyone will receive a McDonald's coupon so that you can go pick up something for breakfast as you continue your journey for today. Also, we received an invitation for a carnival that will be held in honor of Dad's Taking Kids to School. That is going to be on Saturday from 10 to 2 at Creative Arts Movement Village Boulevard. The address and information is there. If you should need transportation to get over there, please let Dr. McCrana or Ms. Santos know on Friday so that we can arrange for a bus to come pick you up and transport you over there so that you can participate with your children. If you have transportation, just meet us over there. Just show up and come on in. It will be an event that's interactive and engaging for you and your children, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews. Each of you will receive authentic t-shirt for attending that says Dads Take Your Kids to School. You will have activities and games, and then you will be able to have lunch with us, and then we'll depart for the day. So we will be passing out flyers throughout the week. So to remind you and your friends, share the information. Just because they didn't make it today, they can join us on Saturday. All right, so thank you again, and before you leave, you'll get your certificates so that you can have something to do this week.
And now you guys are trying to make all that is
Yeah, thank you for that. ella dice que nos disculpen que nosotros íbamos a tener un desayuno para ustedes, pero no se pudo dar. Pero en reemplazo del desayuno, lo que van a hacer es que le van a dar una tarjetita de Mecanos de $5 para que, bueno, no sé la cantidad, pero las notas tarjetitas para que vayan a Mecanos y puedan comer algo en su, ¿cómo se va? Ella también quería invitarles, bueno, ya lo han invitado, pero quería recordarles que este sábado vamos a tener un carnaval, conmemoración a este evento de los niños que traen a los padres a la escuela. Y viceversa. Ella quería recordarles para que puedan venir este sábado. Vamos a tener actividades, vamos a tener juegos, vamos a comer y luego entonces nos vamos a casa. Ella quería decirles también que si necesitan transportación, que nos dejen saber y que where's the location of that?
Creative Arts.
En la escuela Creative Arts. Si necesitan transportación, nos dejan saber y si no, pues lo esperamos allá el sábado. Y todos están invitados, toda la familia completa.
And before you go, since you pledged to be here twice a year, tonight we have back to school night. That will be one of the two, okay? Ustedes se comprometieron a venir 2 veces al año. Hoy tenemos back to school night, regreso a la escuela. Así es que es la oportunidad de cumplir con uno de los 2 requisitos, okay? Thank you very much. Gracias un millón por venir y que tengan un buen día. Hasta luego. ¿Alguna pregunta, comentario, algo que any questions, comments, anything? No? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think it's very important for a father to be in a child's life. I think, where the discipline comes at for a child to really understand and not being aggressive or anything like that, but a child, I think, respects more the father than anybody in the family, and if the father's not there, it doesn't give the child, it doesn't make them feel complete. It's something missing, even if the mother's not there, but, it's good that fathers are being appreciated for the good jobs they're doing for their kids,
I think it's very important. Didn't have that experience, but I had a stepfather that was there for me. But my real father wasn't there, so I've always proven to myself that I'll be there for my son.
Well, both research and common sense tell you that when you have a positive role model, male role model in a student's life, it really changes life outcomes. So events like this help us reinforce that understanding in the families here at Camden, and it's really wonderful just to see how many fathers and male role models did show up today.
Occasionally I take my son to school and find pride with the schedule I have to take him here. Sometimes he looks up to me on things like that, so I take the privilege to do that. It's my job, and find it as a responsibility I like to take on.
It's a good experience for a child.
I mean, the pledge is fair. The pledge is definitely fair. It won't take time out of your day, so much time out of your day. And your kid should be worth it no matter how much time it is, especially for you to know where your kid is going to school at, how they're being treated, and the teachers, it's good to have communication, come to school twice, or take part in what your kids are doing in the classroom. So, I think the pledge is definitely a good pledge. And I believe everybody will complete the pledge.
Oh, it's very important so they can get education like their dad did when he went to school.
So it's definitely a good cause. It's a good reason to do this event in the carnival. And it also gives fathers time to spend that time, quality time with their kids at a carnival or a fun place. Some fathers might have the frustrations of not having the money to take kids anywhere. You know what I mean? Take their kids where they want to take them. So maybe this is a day where they can be appreciative to the school system for helping them get that done.
We ain't had this. As a kid, we never had Dad's Day.
I mean, they felt good. They feel good every day I bring them to school, but they felt good yesterday knowing that they were going to be able to go to a carnival on Saturday. So they definitely made sure I was here this morning.